Kane, we've got one more item for you when you get a chance. We'd like it to stir up your cryo tanks. In addition, I have a shaft and trunnion for a look at the Comet Bennett if you need it.
Stand by. Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a main B bus undervolt.
Roger, main B undervolt. Stand by, 13. We're looking at it.
And the rest is history, or something like that. And if you didn't already know, Apollo 13 would have been the third mission to land on the moon had it not been for a cryogenic oxygen tank explosion that severely crippled the service module. The lunar landing was soon aborted, with the new mission including a single orbit of the moon, giving them essentially a slingshot back towards Earth. A lot of brilliant minds went to fast work, as many things had to fall into proper place. And they did, of course. The command module and all three occupants splashed down safely in the South Pacific and were picked up by the USS Iwo Jima. Now, as the crew of Jim Lovell, Jack Swigert, and Fred Hayes orbited the moon, the odds not favoring their survival at this point, Swigert and Hayes still managed to capture a number of images of the moon. Apollo 13 image 8747. From orbit, why is the moon so bright, white, and without much detail? I've gotten better detail from an Earth-based digital camera with a zoom lens. I don't think this is right. However, there are 3 visible UFOs in our current frame. But before we look at that, let's look at the reason this image might appear the way it does. That vertical line to the left might be the edge of a transparency placed over the original photograph. And really, it's more translucent than it is transparent. Essentially, this robs us of detail. You can see some of the original image back there, running vertically along the edge. So, you cover the image with a masking transparency, then rephotograph it and present it to the world as the original. That's how you did it in the pre-digital days. That may very well be going on here. Back to the UFOs. They're visible as it is, but let's place a small amount of contrast back into the image. That spacecraft is there, folks. The question is, to whom does it belong? So is that one. And same question. NASA may have diluted the surface below, but they allowed this evidence to survive the transition from their eyes to ours, from photo to photo of photo to the digital conversion. I don't believe that's a hair on the image. Notice how it appears to pass through something twice. After cranking up the contrast, I'm convinced this is something beyond even my imagination at this point. Now, we're staying with this same image here. I don't know whether that's part of another spacecraft or an innocent reflection. However, they've really splattered something over the horizon. I wonder why. Here's a reason. There is something back there. You've got to wonder what this original image looks like under there. Well, check this out. I hope you realize that's no impact crater. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on down there, but you know what? Do this to it, and nobody cares. Image 8759, and we have the uncloaked Romulan bird of prey. In 8763, jokes aside, this may very well be the same spacecraft. Same picture, another UFO in near space. Same image again. Notice, once again, the transparency's edge. And another peek at what is behind it. (8755). Let's start near the edge, zooming in on two separate UFOs. Now, check this out. You have got to be kidding me. And another. In reference to the bigger picture, this is where they are. Go see for yourself. And follow the arrow to that bright blue ball. It's not a star. It's part of whatever that is.